football team. We cheer the Pittsburgh Steelers.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Picksburgh. This is Anthony, and today I just found a place that is sort of like a pawn shop, kind of. It's called Cash for Stuff. It's here in Tarentum, Pennsylvania. It's really close to my house, and they've been advertising a moving sale. And I decided to swing by. I've been here a few times to sell stuff. This isn't the type of place you can go and buy things. They only sell online. But now that they're moving, they're letting people in, and I'm a little late to the game. They've been doing this for about a week now. So there's a ton of stuff that's already been bought up and sold. Already most of the video games and all of the DVDs and media and all that stuff's already been blown out over the weekend, so I totally missed out on that stuff. But I was able to get some video gaming stuff, so I'll show you what that was whenever I get home. But I want to do a quick tour of the place because there's a ton of awesome stuff still here, so let's take a look at it. Alright guys, I just want to show you this place. This place was an awesome pick. Now, here's an example of what this is like. This would be like if Lonnie opened up the door to his shed and said, hey guys, I'm doing a sale, and you can come in and you can look through everything I have and make me offers on it. That's how awesome this was. So this place is, it's called Cash for Stuff, and you can literally bring anything off the street to them, and they'll buy it. Now, normally, the area I'm at, this is like the back of the store. You can't get into this place normally, but they're moving, so they're having this special sale where they're actually letting people come into the back and pick through. Now, I'm a little late to the party. This was picked over for a full week before I got to it. So, I'm just going through and I'm looking at stuff and I'm crunching numbers in my head. I'm thinking of things that would be a decent flip. I mean, look at all these electronics they have. Look at the sheer volume of awesome things they have. Like, if you could imagine bringing this stuff home from a garage sale. I mean, there's so many good things. That Sega Genesis box I missed walking through. This is my first time seeing that I missed that. There's TV poker electronics. There's a keyboard there. I mean, there's just so much there that, and this is just me going through trying to get the inventory they had for YouTube. I went through and picked before I even got this footage. I was talking with the guy about certain items, trying to get pricing, and there's some stuff that they just weren't budging on. They wanted way too much money on, and I had to tell him, I was like, look, man, I'm a reseller. I do exactly what you do, but I do it on a much smaller scale. There's no way I can pay some of these prices. And once he found out that I was a reseller, he kind of loosened up a little bit, and he was a lot better pricing-wise. And that actually broke the ice for me to tell him about YouTube as well. Look at those. Shout out to Derek at NASCAR Man 3345. Derek, I was thinking about hitting you up on that, but they were really keeping their eye on me once they realized I was a reseller. Look at those cool cars up there, man. But over here are some video games too. These are some video games I looked through. There's a Game Boy Advance right there with a bunch of accessories. Down below it, we got some GameCube accessories. The GameCube didn't work. I was messing with it. It doesn't work at all. Some of those accessories there are in pretty rough shape. Down there, you just got some more stuff. There's a PS4 controller, a couple different PlayStation stuff, some Wii stuff there. I didn't even look in that Wii box. I was looking through this box right here. It's a bunch of different like Xbox accessories. I ended up finding a Retron 3 in there. There's a PS2 right there. Up above it's a whole bunch of different Nintendo stuff. There's a PS1, there's a PSP with accessories, there's a whole thing of PlayStation controllers. There's just so much like video game stuff over here that I went through all of it. Now, a lot of this stuff, like, look, here's some N64s. All of them had the packs inside of them. There's some PlayStation controllers. This was just awesome. Like, there's a laptop just chilling there. Like, there's so many things here that I would want to buy. It just, a lot of the stuff wasn't priced at what I wanted. The stuff I got, which you'll see after this clip, I paid $30 for everything, which is fair, but honestly, I'm so cheap when it comes to getting inventory. I didn't want to pay high prices and then have to sit on it for a while. So I'm considering going back again, now that I'm finding stuff I didn't see the first time around just by watching this video. This is pretty cool up here. This N64 box. It's Star Wars Episode 1 Racer box. It wasn't complete. All it really had in it was a controller and some paperwork. But if you see like all these like different audio things that you're about to see, it's just so cool. All the electronics that they have here. And a lot of the stuff you'll see that they have in priority boxes and stuff like that. Some of that stuff they didn't even want to sell because it had good traction on either eBay or Amazon. A lot of these books I don't know much about either. So honestly, most of these books I just kind of left behind. I just wanted to catch them for the purposes of showing you guys what they had book-wise. I'm just so not like informed when it comes to books and stuff like that, and I don't like to spend money on stuff that I could potentially lose money on, or stuff like this that would just be heavy for shipping or just take up space on my shelves that I just don't have room for right now. But I mean, look at this place. This is an awesome inventory for reselling, guys. I so wish I would have been here earlier, because like all of their individual video games sold, all of their DVDs except for a few sold, and by few I mean like under 10. All their CDs sold, like all media stuff they said flew quick. They said there was one guy that came through that literally bought almost everything media related, and I'm thinking, dang, I got some hardcore competition. I mean, not only with these guys being in the neighborhood, but there's somebody else that came. All right, guys, I just got back from Cash for Stuff, and I got Chloe here with me. Hunter just went to get groomed, so he's going to look like this pretty soon, too. He's all furry, but she's like scared to death to come in the shop for some reason. I don't know why, guys, but I'm going to go ahead and put her in her little makeshift bed, and I'm going to show you the stuff that I got there. She's still nursing a bad wing, guys. She has a sore leg. I don't know what she did with it. I don't know if she like jumped off the bed and like stubbed it or something like that. I know a lot of times small dogs, like small breeds like that, have a tendency to like dislocate their arms pretty easily. We've taken Hunter a bunch of times, and they basically just pop it back in, and it takes 2 seconds. But so first thing I got at Cash for Stuff was a Retron 3. With all the pieces, came with 2 controllers and all that. I only paid $15 for this, which is a steal, because Retrons brand new are super expensive. So what I'm going to do with this is I right now have a Retron 2 and a Sega Genesis emulator, and I'm going to sell both of those and make a profit on what I paid for this. I'll keep that in the shop. Next thing I got was this little Batman handheld game. This is from the 90s. This is the original Batman movie from, looks like this came out in 1988. Or is it 89? Pretty sure it's 88. I got a GameStop generic GameCube controller. Can always use GameCube controllers. They sell really well. That one I'm going to keep for my own GameCube, because I gave away my second controller, and in case I need a second one, I'm going to keep that one. I got Yoshi's Story for the N64. These are the controllers that came with the Retron. I got a couple extra Nintendo AV cables. You never know when you can use these, because these work for the 64, the GameCube, and possibly even the Super Nintendo. I'm not sure on that one though, but I know these work for several Nintendo systems. And this is just the hookups for the Retron. I was out earlier and I went to Ross Dress for Less, and honestly, I started to film there and I was like, Ross has been so terrible lately, I don't even feel like it's worth its own video. So the only thing I picked up there today was these two action figures from The Walking Dead. They're both the same. They're both Negan. Paid $3.99 for them, and they're going for about like $17, $18. So it's pretty decent profit on these. And that's all the pickups for today, guys. I appreciate you watching the channel, and until the next time, guys, you take it easy.